Studio 2 with DJ KP.
What's up, guys? Do me a big favor and share this live right now. It's about to be episode 123. I think that's worth a share. Help me out, y'all. Let's make this a big one.
Studio 2 with DJ KP.
All right, let's get this show on the road, y'all. Got another good one planned for you good people. Great weekly warm-up. Already got some music reviews sent to the Gmail. Make sure you do it right now. Get in line, get in line, get in line, and share that live. That's the biggest takeaway from this show right now. Share the live. Get all your friends in here. Let's go. What's happening, y'all? Welcome back to the show. It's Monday night, 9 p.m., and that could only mean one thing. You're locked in Studio 2 with DJ KP for the next 2 or 3 hours, and we got to drop a big bomb. We already got some people watching. I can see y'all, but no one's in the chat. Everybody hop in the chat right now. Let me know, how's your week so far? How was your weekend? You know I'm curious. I love hearing from our amazing viewers, our amazing listeners. And we're about to have an action-packed episode 123. We do this every Monday at 9 p.m. just for people like you. Let's go ahead and open it up, y'all. All right, man, the Gmail is already filling up, guys. I know most people watch this show to get free music reviews, so you better send in right now because the Gmail is filling up. My name is DJ KP. Welcome to Studio 2. I got a great weekly warm-up plan for you people. A whole lot of stuff is happening in the world. We got to talk about it. And I'm still seeing more and more emails being sent to my inbox. It's awesome, guys. Not a whole lot of people tuned in right now. Only 3 people. I know we can do better than that. All you 3 people, tell all your friends, share the live, share the live. I do have some bad news. Second week in a row, I had the special guest cancel on me. I am by myself in the studio again. But have no fear. KP is here. I'm strong-arming this one today. We're going to strong-arm this one. I think we can get away with it. I kind of like episodes like this, though, because I get to kind of focus on the chat. The chat is not jumping yet, but I know we're going to get there. I know we're going to get there. Maybe I'll drop another bomb. How was everybody's weekend? I had a great weekend. I was over at Bury Tavern, downtown Salisbury yet again. Downtown Salisbury's newest bar. They got a nice spot over there, too. I really like their setup. They got some good people in there, great bartenders, good food, too. And I'm going to be back this Saturday, so everybody come on out to Bury Tavern in Salisbury, Maryland this Saturday night, and we're going to continue the party. And, of course, I've had some great mixes on the radio. I'm on the radio, Power 101.7, every weekday, 3 p.m. all the way to 6 p.m., so make sure you're tuning in and listening to my mixes. And without further ado, let's get into our executive producer of tonight's episode. We still only got one. I know one day somebody else is going to sign up to become an executive producer. All you got to do is go over to the YouTube page, all right? Maybe I need to show y'all. Maybe y'all can't find it or something. But go over to YouTube, click the membership tab right here, and you can actually sign up to be an executive producer of the show. You could pay $2 a month, $5 a month, or $10 a month, And if you pay $10 a month, that means you get a permanent line skip every single episode that you send in music. All right, you'll be a priority customer, okay? And shout out to Cool Official. He is our only executive producer right now. We used to have 2. 1 dropped off. We're the big ballers right now. I mean, it takes a lot of money to build this studio. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different cameras. And we also got the content computer right here and all these lights and stuff like that. Hey, if you want to help out, support the show, make sure you become an executive producer today. Don't be shy. And you'll get a special shout out at the beginning of every single episode. All right. And nobody's in the chat yet. I don't know how this episode's going to go, guys. I'm not feeling too good about this one. Actually, I am. I'm always feeling good in Studio 2. It's everyone's favorite Monday night hangout, and we're about to have another great one. I guess we'll just crack open this weekly warm-up. And guys, make sure you're sending in your music right now to this email because we're about to get warmed up a little bit like we always do. We got some discussion topics, crazy stuff happening in the world today. But send in right now. Make sure you get a good spot in line because the email is filling up. And we're not quite to the portion of the show where we do the live music reviews, but it's coming very shortly. We're about to do the weekly warm-up and then get right into it. Who's going to be my first chatter? I got my eyes on the chat, and nothing's happening quite yet. Y'all being shy on this Monday. It's not like y'all, but I still love you. We're going to move forward with the show here. Okay, we got 9 people watching now. I like that. I like that. That's because you saw the live music reviews, but it's not quite time for that. But send in your music right now. Send in your best music, too, because I want to hear some good stuff. I can't wait to see who gets the Song of the Night, the coveted award, where all you win is bragging rights. All right, guys, let's get into the weekly warm-up. You know we always start with sports. Let's talk about this, okay? Let's discuss. Y'all acting shy right now. I am alone in the studio yet again. Heliway 24K, he had something come up. You know, things happen. So that's the second week in a row where my special guests have canceled on me last second, but it's all good. The show must go on. And next week, we got the great Pat Haas and crew going to be on the show. He's going to bring the whole home team on the show. We've been reviewing their music for weeks and weeks. Can't wait to meet them all in person. Going to have an action-packed episode next week. But this is also going to be an action-packed episode because I can't wait to show y'all a couple videos here. And then once we get done with the weekly warm-up, we will get into your coveted music reviews and show off some of y'all best music. All right, first thing in the sports section, let's get right into it. Adam Silver, who's the commissioner of the NBA, says that the next All-Star game is going to be USA versus the world. That's pretty cool. People have been asking for it for a long time. I think it's a good idea. It's going to make them way more competitive. Jay CZ in the chat saying Pacers in 6. I want to see the Pacers win this year, man. I'm a big underdog guy. When my team gets eliminated, I start rooting for the underdog every single time. I would love to see Halliburton get a ring before SGA. Because people be hating on Halliburton. You know, he's kind of a goofy guy, fun-loving guy. Seems cool to me. Very clutch, too, making a lot of game-winning shots. And, hey, maybe he's going to win a championship, and then Caitlin Clark's going to win a championship. Keep 2 trophies in Indiana this year, WNBA and NBA. All right, but who do you got if the Team World went against Team USA? It's hard for me to go against Team World. Team USA is kind of washed up right now. I mean, it's like, what's Team USA look like? LeBron and Steph Curry? Those guys are old. They're still great players, but I don't think they're going to beat Greek Freak, Jokic, Doncic, and a whole bunch of other people, man. But that's going to be interesting. I'll probably actually watch that next year. I'm looking forward to it. Somebody drop it in the chat. Who are you picking, Team World or Team USA? Who do you want to win and who do you think would win? Oh, yeah, because they even got SGA on Team. Yeah, Team World's going to wipe the floor with us. It's going to be kind of weird. But we'll see. Only time will tell. All right, next thing. Former football player Dez Bryant. He's in hot water. He's facing backlash for saying he's criticizing the NFL's new ad campaign that says, well, I'll show you. I'll show you what this ad campaign says. Happy Pride Month, by the way. Football is gay. That's kind of strange. JCZ saying Team World top heavy, U.S. bench better. Well, I think the bench is going to win the game. I think the starters win the games. But every now and then the bench. Bench very important, though. I see what you're saying. You got a good point there. But yeah, I thought that was a pretty strange ad campaign for the NFL. The NFL's gay? Is it even gay? I don't think so. There's like, how many gay players have there been in history of the NFL? Like 2 or 3? I see what they're trying to say, see what they're trying to do. They don't mean bad, but, well, here, let's go to what Des Bryant said about it. All right, he tweeted, he said, football is gay, football is queer, football is transgender. These are wild statements to make. Excuse my silliness. I'm going to proudly tell my boys football is none of these things. I have nothing against gays, but this is far from right. I think he might have a slight point, you know, because football just isn't that. I mean, there's a lot of gay things in this world. I don't think football is really one of them. But hey, shout out to all the gays out there. It is Pride Month. See a lot of pride flags and stuff flying right now. And let's keep it moving. All right, here's some fascinating footage from Russia. They have children MMA in Russia, and they got it like nationally televised, big production. I mean, you would never see this anywhere else in the world. What do you think? They're going to get hurt? Is this bad? Is this wrong? Is this right? Damn, he got a nice little spinning back fist, though. The crowd's excited. Damn. Here's some husky kids, too, man. There'll probably be something someday. Well, I don't know. Can you start MMA that young without getting, like, losing too many brain cells by the time you're actually an adult? You're too hurt to even compete? Or do you think they're going to be some of the best MMA fighters of all time? Only time will tell yet again. Some nice techniques, though. A little spinning hook kick. These kids came to play. All right, Shedeur Sanders, not really fitting well in Cleveland right now. Check out this little interaction he had with Joe Flacco, the veteran Joe Flacco.
What's that? Definitely not. I don't know if I've ever hit a public dance move in my life.
You got Shedeur dancing during the practices, and Joe's not feeling it.
I don't know if I've ever hit a public dance move in my life.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, JCZ, they do crazy stuff with MMA in Russia. They did, in fact, do 2 women versus 1 man. They did two smaller guys versus, like, a bodybuilder one time. That guy named Eddie Hall. Look up Eddie Hall versus 2 guys. I think he won, too. They do crazy stuff in Russia. I should probably be tuning in. It sounds kind of entertaining, if I'm being honest. All right, enough about Shedeur. He's not fitting in Cleveland. All right, I thought this was fascinating because here's Dwight Howard. He went over to a playground, went over to the basketball hoop where all the regulars, all the normies are playing basketball. And, of course, he's a former NBA player. He's going to wipe the floor with everyone on the court. But look how good he really is compared to just your average person. Because, like, he's even making threes. Looking like Steph Curry out there. Because, you would think he's a bad three-point shooter, never shot threes in the NBA. But, when it comes to normal people, man, he'll make them all day.
Oh, my God. You said that right.
Not much to say about that. Let's keep it moving. My boy Victor Wembanyama has become the very first NBA superstar to fully become a monk in the offseason. He's a fascinating guy. He's one of my favorite players. He's not with all the bullshit, he's not a partier, not a drinker, doesn't do drugs. His teammates always make fun of him for reading books in the locker room. And the entire offseason, he's been hanging with the Shaolin monks, doing some meditation, getting his inner peace, getting his body right from the inside, you know what I mean? I respect that. I think I would try something like that if I had that kind of money, that kind of resource. Because he can do anything he wants, and he's not doing what everyone else typically is doing in the NBA. I really like him. He's got a good head on his shoulders. Look at him there. He shaved his head. He's finding his zen over there with some statues of Buddha. Would you all ever spend some time with Shaolin monks? You think you could? Could you sit there without your phone, without TV, just sitting there with your own thoughts, meditating? That's got to be good for you. When's the last time you just sat in a room without any screens and just let your mind do its thing? I bet it's pretty healthy for you. Let's keep it moving, though. All right, this is a good one. This one I'm very fascinated with. Do you all know that there's about to be an Olympic Games for people on steroids? Drop a bomb for that. I've been calling for this for a long time. Steroid Olympics. I mean, what's so bad about steroids? I want to see how high can the human being really jump? How fast can a human really go when you juice it up? And this guy's a swimmer. Look how buff he is. So he's fully on steroids. It's allowed in the rules. And something else that they're doing as an incentive, and they're calling them the Enhanced Games, all right? The Steroid Olympics are officially called the Enhanced Games. And if you break a human record, like faster 100-meter dash than anyone's ever done, they're going to give you a bonus of $10 million. So that's going to be really fun to see. And something else that I thought about is this guy's a swimmer. Is it really that beneficial in the water to be that muscle bound? Isn't he going to sink like a rock? Or is he going to swim faster than ever before? Once again, only time will tell, and I cannot wait to watch the Enhanced Games. I hope to do wrestling. Well, I don't know. Maybe wrestling's too dangerous. You know, two guys that powerful. But still, I want to see wrestling. I want to see all the regular Olympic sports just on steroids. How cool would that be? Never mind that. But yeah, here's another look at the guy. He's the only person who's really signed up so far, I guess, because that's the only picture they're really showing. But this guy is absolutely jacked, on steroids, ready to go. That's a powerful dude. What's going to be the best event in the Enhanced Games? Because I'm not really that interested in swimming, even though it is fascinating how buff that guy's gotten on the steroids. But yeah, I want to see, like, you know, is the guy going to go faster than Usain Bolt? Is someone going to jump higher than ever before? That's why I want to see the high jump, the long jump, 100-meter dash. I can't wait. All right. And speaking of fitness and things like that, the world record for most push-ups without stopping, 10,507. How is that possible? I'm done after 20, 30. I might get 35 push-ups before I'm done. Anybody else? How many push-ups can you do? Drop it in the chat and do not lie. 10,507. Some guy from Japan. Would you have guessed the guy would be from Japan? I don't know. They're nice. That's just crazy. I wonder what kind of pace he was going at. I'd love to see the video of that. But 10,507 push-ups. I don't think anyone's going to break that record anytime soon. All right, here's a funny clip to end the sports section. Last clip of the sports section. Check out this track star, completely in the lead, almost blows the lead, almost loses the race, but look how they save it. Look how they save it at the very end. Falls, just keeps rolling.
Somersaults her way to the
Like Sonic the Hedgehog, man. Powering up.
Somersaults her way to the lead.
She wasn't even stressed. She knew she had that.
Brooklyn. Somersaults.
Maybe she planned it. It seemed a little too casual. Brooklyn somersault.
Somersaults her way to the lead. Brooklyn, though.
Truly like Sonic the Hedgehog, though.
Somersaults her way to the lead. Brooklyn.
That's pretty funny. Let's just keep it moving. That's the end of the sports section. We're going fast. We got to get to these music reviews, guys. I'm trying to get to these music reviews as fast as possible. Make sure you send in to the correct email, studio2withdjkp@gmail.com. And I'm going to give you all honest reviews, a bunch of critiques if you want them. Well, whether you want them or not, you're getting critiqued, you're getting reviewed. Send in right now. The line is definitely filling up. All right, now we're in the music section. And this is a good transition between the sports section and the music section because it's Glorilla at a basketball game, went to an NBA game, and a fan kind of gets her laughing a little bit, which gets me laughing a little bit. Check this out. Look what he says to make her laugh, make her smile. Glorilla.
Hey, can we go to Hurston?
Hey, can we go to Hurston? Just making fun of her accent. That's how she would say the word Houston.
Can we go to Hurston?
He'll never delete that video.
Hey, can we go to Hurston?
She's a good sport, too. She seems fun. Maybe I'll get her on the show one day. All right, this is another very, very fascinating topic. This is one of the biggest topics in the weekly warm-up today. Legendary producer Timbaland, who might be the best beat maker that's ever lived, he just signed an AI artist. I don't agree with that. I think that's pretty lame. The whole AI thing, as an artist, I think we should all kind of go away from that. You know, it's not creative. It doesn't help the arts. And let me get my thoughts together on this one. Is there any more in the slide? Let me check the slides, get some inspiration. Timbaland announces new AI entertainment company, reveals Tata as first artist. So this person is not real, and she goes by Tata. I don't know. I don't think I'm not going to listen. The curiosity might get me, but I do not want to support this type of thing because there is a girl in the world somewhere that looks like this and is making music, and now Tata is going to get all the praise. I don't agree with it. Let me know what you think in the chat. Only my boy Jay CZ has made any chats yet today. Nobody wants to talk. It's everyone's favorite Monday night hangout. And don't be shy. Drop in that chat right now. Let me know your opinion on this AI artist. Timbaland's new AI artist is young, photogenic, and not human. A new startup launched by the producer is introducing an AI-generated artist, Tata. There she is. That person does not exist. That's pretty fascinating stuff. I'm kind of worried about just the future of the arts. I mean, for instance, my job, there's a lot of AI EQs on the market now, AI compressors, there are AI resonance correctors, and all kinds of things. Everything is AI. I don't know what's going to happen, guys. I'm worried about it, but still having a great time. Okay, this is another great clip in the weekly warm-up. This is crazy. Let me just refresh it. All right. So what is this at? Yeah, this is at a Lil Baby concert, doing the meet and greets like he always does with all the super fans. And this person is such a super fan of Lil Baby that she passes out, immediately passes out. And the video starts right away. That's why his face is already looking like that. I mean, look at his face. He's shocked. He can't believe it. So whatever's happening over here off camera must be insane, but she's about to fall into frame right here, and check it out. And she's still smiling. I've never seen someone pass out smiling. She's dreaming about Lil Baby in that during her pass out. They're getting married right now in her head. She's wearing the white dress. He's in a tuxedo. And I was thinking, is there any situation where you meet another person and you pass out? Is anyone in the chat like a real super fan of somebody? Because I don't think I could ever just pass out from meeting some. I mean, I'm a big fan of a lot of people, but that is another level right there. Pretty funny stuff. Some people say Lil Baby's washed. Some people still like him a whole lot. All right, this woman says that if you're over 30 and you're still rapping, you better keep rapping. Well, I'll let her say it. Check it out.
And still rapping. Keep rapping, my boy. Keep going to that studio because these motherfucking young bulls is trash.
What do you think?
They're not original. Majority of them is talentless. They don't have their own sound. They don't have their own identity.
No lies detected.
Do the same shit, dick eat off of each other. And honestly, majority of this music today is just trash. And you know why?
Not my words.
Back in the day, you didn't have to be known. You know what I'm saying? If you had the talent, the labels was going to make sure they made you known. You know what I mean? You didn't have to be known. Today, it's the opposite. If you got the talent, they don't give a fuck. They want to know if you popular. Do you have popularity?
That's the facts, though. It's all about followers nowadays. No one's going to be signing me anytime soon. I only have 6 people watching my podcast right now. My goodness.
So if you're 35 and up, keep on going. Fuck all of that.
But yeah, I agree, though. Keep on going. If you're still rapping, keep on rapping. But what do you think? JCZ, what do you think? Are the new rappers, are they any good? Are we past the golden era? Are there any young people watching the show right now who think that like the 2000s and 2010s are the golden age of rap? Or does everyone simply think whenever they were born, that's the best stuff? That's probably the case. And then kind of related to that, we got this DJ because there's been a big topic amongst DJs. You know, I'm a big DJ. I'm in the forums. I'm seeing what all the other DJs are saying, seeing what's the hot topics of the week. And it's been a big discussion that DJs play too much 2000s, too many throwbacks, too many 2010 classics, and that they should play more new music. But take it from me, whenever I try to play the new music, nobody does anything. No one reacts to the music. Nobody dances. No one starts singing along. Like the new stuff is really niche. You might get a little group over here if you play one new song that they like, and then a little group over here. But when you play, you can still play Blow the Whistle and get a reaction out of the entire building. You can still play Wipe Me Down and get a reaction out of the entire building. You can still play Swag Surfing and get a reaction out of the entire building. And as a DJ, that's why you do it. But I guess I'll let him say it. Now, let me refresh. Everything's always muted.
And until your favorite artists make songs that are better, we're going to be playing shit from back in the day.
That's
I
right.
seen some girl talking about she don't want to hear songs that are 5 years old. I don't give a damn, okay? Y'all's new music only translates well in groups, in cars, in the gym. You play that shit in the club, nobody reacts to it. And on top of that,
We only do it because it works, you know.
y'all make songs that are 2.5 minutes long, and they barely even slap past the hook, which means that if a hook is 30 seconds and I have to play 2 songs just to complete 1 minute worth of material.
But yeah, that's basically his point, though, you know. I mean, the new stuff is, like Evil Jordan. I love that new song, Evil Jordan by Playboi Carti. But if I play it out at a gig, it doesn't do that well. It really doesn't do that well. Like, what's the biggest new song to drop in the club? I don't know. I think we're slacking right now. Hopefully we get back on track with this music shit. We got to drop some bangers, guys. Here's some pictures of some infamous Diddy parties. Diddy's all-white parties. Look at that. That's Leonardo DiCaprio right there, front and center. Who are these people? Still Leo right there. That guy looks familiar. Can't place the name. Damn, Chris Brown. Looking young, too. Looking like Run It, Chris Brown. What was that, Paris Hilton or something? Mariah Carey, Nick Cannon. Not saying this incriminates them in any way, but it's fast Ashton Kutcher. Crazy stuff. Let's just move on. We're always talking about Diddy. All right, I thought this was pretty cool. Post Malone working at Chicken Express when he was in high school. Look at the glow up from Post Malone, one of the biggest artists in the world. He dresses totally different now. Doesn't even have a face tat in this picture. If it can happen to him, it can happen to you. Keep that faith. All you fast food workers out there, keep that faith. Keep hitting the studio. Keep writing music. Keep making music. You could be the next Post Malone. That is just crazy to see. The glow up. All right. Here's another meet and greet. A fan nearly kicked out of Megan Thee Stallion meet and greet for being too handsy. Where's the respect, guys? Where's the respect, fellas? Those hands went a little bit low. That's a no-no. Is that the bodyguard coming in? Because I would think Megan Thee Stallion would have a bigger bodyguard than that. She needs some real, 6'6", 250-pound dude handling all this riffraff that I bet she has to deal with. Guys like this. Anyone out there paying for the Megan Thee Stallion meet and the greet? All right, speaking of people getting too handsy, man, I got 2 clips back to back. Figured it was kind of like a theme, a little bit of a theme going here. Things got a little wild during Jocelyn Hernandez's Puerto Rico stop. She tried to do some crowd surfing, and they got a little bit different culture over there. They could not keep their hands to themselves. Every single person getting a little pat for good luck. They're all over that. Where's the respect, fellas? JCZ saying free Tory. A lot of Tory stuff has been coming out lately. Hopefully he's recovered from all those stab wounds. But yeah, keep your hands to yourselves, fellas. That's not how they do it in Puerto Rico, though. All right, that's it for the music section. We just got the random section, and then we're on to the music reviews, everybody. Let's knock out this random section. Oh, yeah, everyone saw this locally. This was a big local story. This happened in Delaware at the Dollar Tree in Milford. Someone ran right into the building. And this is another one where we don't get the very beginning of the video. Someone must have started taking the video as the car was entering the store. But busted everything up. I think somehow nobody got ran over. Are those people screaming, or is that tires screeching? Oh my God. So it's just running up against the wall with the tires screeching. And it says here that a Delaware woman's seizure, she was having a seizure, sparks horror crash at Dollar Tree with 2 injured. Hopefully they're all right, man, because nobody could ever predict that. That is some true unlucky stuff if you get hit by a car when you're shopping Dollar Tree. You're already shopping Dollar Tree. You're not in a good mood. And then you get hit by a car. Can you imagine? I'm going to keep refreshing this because I got to see this very beginning more. Man, and going right down the aisle, too, like they're shopping. Like perfectly right down that aisle. Going to pick up some wrapping paper or something. Damn, prayers, though. Seriously, prayers. Prayers to the store. They got to deal with a whole bunch of shit they didn't have to. Yeah, JCG. Can you believe that? Can you believe that, Jay? All right, this is another crazy clip because that's what the random section is all about, just the crazy shit that I could find. Be careful with these bouncy houses this summer, guys. I know all the kids with outdoor birthday parties love the bouncy houses. If the wind hits a bouncy house at the right way with enough force, you can go flying, and I mean hundreds of feet in the air. This person actually made it out pretty lucky considering some other videos I've seen which are even worse. So we got a children's birthday party. Someone's in the bouncy house, and watch the wind just take this. That's a big fall, though. That's a big fall. At least it's on grass. At least they didn't get any higher up in the air before they made it out. Because once you get high enough, you kind of just got to stay in there and ride it. That's insane. Yeah, make sure if you're going in one of these things, make sure they are fastened to the floor. They got to have some stakes in it. You got to have that thing secure. Because it doesn't even look like a particularly windy day. Look at the trees. It's not like the trees are blowing very hard. But if that right wind gust gets it right at the right spot, you're going airborne. All right. This was a funny video. Wanted to show y'all. So we got some good old school discipline right here. This old man trying to enjoy his meal in a restaurant with his elderly wife. They look about 75 years old, maybe older. And apparently, a kid, what do you do? Threw food at this man's wife. He gets up and just starts beating this kid up, this old man. And I'm here for it, to be totally honest. These kids got no respect. Straight haymakers. Oh my God, we got somebody from Ireland someone on Twitch from Ireland. Hey, I'm from Ireland. You ever heard of the band DC Fontaines from there? No, I haven't. But I will post your comment because most people are watching live from YouTube and Facebook and stuff. So I want them to know that we got somebody tuned in from Ireland on Twitch. Are you an artist? Their name is Cash, KKTV. If you're an artist, please send your music to this email right here because I would love to get into a review for you. Turn that down real quick. Yeah, that email right there, bro. Thanks for tuning in to the show. We're about to get into some music reviews. So if you're an artist, I would love for you to send in some of your music right there. or just stay tuned and hit the subscribe button. Thanks for tuning in. But yeah, back to this old guy really laying a beat down on this young man. He says, no, I'm not an artist, unfortunately. Haha, just listening to music. Cool. We can actually help us review the independent artists later in the episode. If you like music, you can let us know your opinion on it. We always rate them on a scale of 0 to 10. It's a fun time. And right now, we're just doing something called the weekly warm-up, where I just kind of show you all some videos that I found throughout the week, and we discuss. And right here, we got a really old guy disciplining a young man for throwing food at his wife in a restaurant. What do y'all think about it? And this guy comes over to stop him, and then watch this twist. Then someone else slaps him too. So that's when you know that kid was up to no good, when another man from another table also comes up and slaps the kid too. So he comes up and says, what's up? He leaves. This other guy comes, slaps the kid, slaps the shit out of him. That's how you teach a lesson. I don't think that kid's going to be throwing food at anybody anymore, which is the whole point, right? All right, we got a thief. You know I hate a thief. KP hates a thief. And this one's funny, though, because she doesn't know how Ring doorbell cameras work. I have a Ring camera. They're awesome. Super wide angles. She thinks she's out of the camera angle, but look how not the case that is. Sneaking down, looking like all crouched down like Spider-Man or some shit. And she's stealing from her own neighbors, too, which is just despicable. And now that neighbor is going to see that footage, walk up them steps, knock on the door, and be like, can you please just give me back my package? But it says right here in the caption that a woman is going viral after allegedly stealing her neighbor's package, then boldly denying it. To make matters worse, she appears to be on the house arrest. She have an ankle monitor? Wow. Hey, you can still order from Amazon if you're on house arrest. That's a better time to even do it. But you hate to see it, guys. You hate to see it. Even though it was pretty funny. All right, we got big news from Trump. Big news from the Trumpster this week. All the liberals were laughing at him because remember when Biden fell, like full-blown fell on the steps? What do they call that plane again? Air Force One. He was going up the steps to Air Force One and fell. Well, now they're making fun of Trump for having a little slip. I mean, it's just a little slip. Little slip. I think it's actually more impressive that he could catch himself and keep balance. I mean, Biden, he went all the way down to both knees, both hands. We've all been there. We've all taken a little slip on some steps walking up. What do you think? Is this a bad... And he is 70... And we're not denying that he is old. He's a 75, 77. How old is he? He might be like 78, 79 years old now. But I'm actually impressed that he was able to keep his balance and he got back on track. What do y'all think? All right, and also, this is the last clip of the weekly warm-up. They caught, what does it say? According to reports, 2 Chinese nationalists were caught trying to smuggle potential, what's it say, argoterrorism fungus into the USA. Deadly pathogens, okay? I just found that fascinating because, you know, we just had the whole COVID thing coming from China. And now we have 2 Chinese nationalists trying to sneak in something else deadly. I think we got some slides, too. And look how small that is. That's all you need right there. That's all you need. Crazy, powerful, deadly substance. Glad that they got that under wraps. And I probably should have ended with a more lighthearted story, but hey, that's the last clip of the weekly warm-up. Congratulations, everybody. We're about to get into some music reviews. We're about to have a great time. This is episode 123. We do this every Monday at 9 p.m., and I really thank y'all for tuning in. So let's get up these graphics so everyone watching knows it's time. It's like ringing a dinner bell when I put these up right here. If I can find it. Why did that take me so hard? There we go. So it's free music review time, guys. Free music reviews. All you got to do is send into the email that we got scrolling down below. Also got a phone number if anybody wants to call in. The phone lines are officially open.
Call me now for your free reading.
So don't be shy. Call on in. This is a completely live, interactive talk show, guys. We are uncut, unedited, uncensored. Anything could happen tonight. This is the future of entertainment, even if we only got 6 people watching. I still appreciate each and every one of you. Let's open up this email. And we're going to go in order like I always do. I do not play favorites. It's not how we do it here. We simply just go in order. But if you want to skip the line and make sure that you get a review, there are ways to do that. Give me a $5 donation on Cash App or a $5 super thanks, which is the heart with the $sign on YouTube. $5 for a line skip, $5. And we're going to go in order until then, though. All right, let's see who's going to get the first review tonight. Oh, wow, this person sent in at 10 a.m. I love it. That's the kind of energy I like. He knew he was going to get his review tonight. All right, we got MG Slick. Sent in a song called MG Dump It, and is featuring CFN Cam. CFN Cam. Let me download this real quick. And how we do it, guys, is we rate it on a scale from 0, if it's the worst song you've ever heard, all the way to 10, if it's the best song you ever heard, and everywhere in between. Let's get honest about these, and let's try to give them some good feedback, some good critiques, and just try to help out all these independent artists.
Yeah, big any nigga play business. Know how the fuck I'm bumming, nigga. Long live the dime, bitch.
Hey, what's up, Chelsea? We got Chelsea in the chat. Let's drop a bomb.
Niggas be happy to get no chick.
Man, free queso, free little.
Niggas know how I get when I get in that mode. Every drug that I got in that shit getting sold. Like a truck when I catch them, I'm dumping this load. These niggas ain't real, don't spit no code. If they get in that jam, a lot of niggas gon' fold. You can look up my name, I ain't never told. Try to run up on me, their brain gon' explode. I can tell by IG, tell that tag on your toe. Everybody want smoke till I let that shit blow. I was aiming too high, almost took off his fro. Try to get in my way, I'ma let this shit go. Nigga play for his life, but the answer is no. You deep in the streets, you ain't clutching no pole. Turn that boy right to ash like a pad, he get smoke. Niggas don't want no pressure, this shit make you choke. Send that boy in the air, this is it, he gon' flow. I don't got my gun, I know Taz got the pole. Yeah, these niggas gon' talk, but these niggas be broke. Nigga play on my bread and I'm taking it slow. If I sit through a blitz, niggas better get low. Catch a nigga down bad, he get burned like some toes. The beef in the pot, we gon' turn it to road. No, I ain't no LeBron, but I'll go close to cold. My gun check a line, I give you a dough. Niggas think shit, that game tell his name on the pole. I ain't talking no cash, we get turned to a goal. No, this shit ain't no water, but no, this shit ain't no water, it's leaving you so overdose with shots, he gon' move like he won't. I don't play with these niggas, I don't like the joke. Niggas say he want problems, get popped like a coke. Get popped like a coke.
I'm hard shit down, me, you better not run when I'm hard shit down, you better have your gun. When you beef with me, it ain't no one-on-one. I'm hard shit down, man, this shit ain't for fun. Free little
I remember them from last week.
free little kids, so
They sound so young. I love it.
Bitch trying to fuck till the bitch come on, let me get some quick nut. I'm ready to go to the stew, man, I'm trying to get drunk. Hot with a cut, get it blowing that gun. Man, them niggas broke, man, they ain't got none. Many niggas keep bluffing, these niggas my son. Many niggas be ducking, these niggas be running, these niggas be trucking. I hot with a cut, you know I'm a duff. Got a big booty bitch, you know I'm a stuff.
What is he saying?
Fighting, you niggas be rushing. When I walk into school, all the bitches be blocked.
Sounds like he's like 8 years old talking about big booty bitches and all kinds of shit.
I ain't had no look, turn something to none. Punched him in the shit, had his bitch ass guts. Niggas really mad, MG be stunned. I hop in the car, I don't do no bluff. I've been outside all day, I've been jamming all time.
Gotta stick with a drum, I ain't
That's a badass little kid.
play bet to this. Any nigga play bet to this bitch get the bus. And I'm feeling the mega right after I dump. Bitch, I get to that sack, niggas know how I'm coming. These niggas would change into that.
All right, let's fade it out and start talking about it. Hey, that was pretty good. I think you all sent in last week, and I feel like this was a lot better this week. A lot better this week. The production sounded a lot better. The mix is pretty good. The vocal's nice and crispy in a good way, too. Damn, that was pretty solid, guys. And this is the first rating of the night, so it's very important. This is going to kind of set the tone for all the other ratings of the night. And I'm thinking for that, I'm going to give you a 7.5, man. That was solid. That was solid. And I know you guys must be pretty young and up and coming. And I'm hearing a lot of improvement, man. Let me see if I can give you any critiques on that mix, because it sounded pretty good.
Catch a nigga down bad, he get burned like some toes. The beef in the pot, we gon' turn it to road. No, I ain't no LeBron, but I'll go close to cold. My gun check a line, I give you a dough. Niggas think shit, that game tell his name on the pole. I ain't talking no cash.
There's a little bit of mud on that vocal. You could probably take the EQ at around 250 hertz, maybe 300 hertz, and cut that about 3 decibels, and then go like way in the highs, like at like 9,000 hertz, and boost that about like 5 more decibels, and then maybe put like some vocal exciters on that, just to kind of get that to pop in the high registry a little bit more and just cut a little bit of that mud. And their voice is so high that it's hard to hear any mud on their voice because oh yeah, and you're ahead of the beat a little bit. You're ahead of the beat. You got to kind of relax back into the beat, hit those snares with all your syllables, hit the kick drums with all your syllables. Yeah, you're ahead of the beat about 0.2 of a second. So that's another critique that you could do. You could move all the vocals back 0.2 of a second, and it would be even more rhythmic. It'd be even more on beat. But I'm going to give you a 7.5. That's solid. That is really solid. We're doing some music reviews, everybody.
We're going to also be doing some music reviews.
Thanks, TJ. All right, who's next up? Let the good times roll. All right, we got CTF Zoo and CTF Bird. I've heard of these. I think they're from Delaware, some Delaware rappers. Let's download this. It's called TRP. TRP featuring CTF Bird and Diggs. And it also says Bada Bing. Well, let's just listen to it, see what it sounds like.
Acting early, don't got no platform. Fuck you talking about, nigga? It's my rival, nigga. Anything he got going on, I got going on, because he might be talking crazy.
He talking about me? They talking about me?
They never have one up on Bird.
Oh, Chelsea gave that one a 7.5 as well. Hey, great minds think alike.
Hey, I ain't even supposed to be working with you, nigga. You always talk about you better than me, nigga. Rivals. All you see is free leafy up and down my timeline. Nigga bounce sky high, detainers come with guidelines. We done stepped on and cooked more beef than Five Guys. Be with real killers, my connections like Wi-Fi. Game of give and take, but sticky than gorilla tape. This shit I illustrate, we in a striker with the dealer plates. 223s inside this blicky, praying we don't catch a case. You know that been a play.
We got some good stuff early on this episode.
We got buttons down Smyrna, fines down the road too. We got meatball in the fed, standing on the zone too. Man, that's 10 toes. Niggas couldn't walk inside they shoes, you would've been foe. 50 got multiplied in twos, my money bent oh. 2 Cubans, Blicky got a stutter, that's the new Ruben. You clueless, name ringing bells like the new.
Man, his delivery is great.
Them niggas got the drop, only you knew it. You stupid, gamble with your life, pussy, you blew it. I'm not the one, the phone call, get your block expunged. Remy 1250 for these Louis just to block the.
Is this CTF Bird? Who knows? Who knows? Someone let me know.
Nigga got smoked because he ran, homie dropped
We don't speak the 12, so when they come around, not a clue.
I just pop up by the bang, the money pop up by the boom.
I like this. I like this.
It's not a lot of room.
PD made it Macarena, the shot he clicked by the boom.
We don't speak the 12, so when they come around, not a clue.
I just pop up by the bang, the money pop up by the boom.
Niggas try to team up, but we locked, it's not a lot of room.
PD made the Macarena.
What do y'all think? It's pretty good.
Bro lost his life a little ago, I gotta slide for him. He ain't touching every dream, I gotta try for him. Me and bro walked straight up to that casket, couldn't cry for him.
I think you could probably turn the beat up. You could probably get away with turning the beat up a couple decibels.
I gotta make a change. Niggas prayed on my downfall, I'm taking names. The ops never switch it up.
JCZ saying he's tough.
Drown me, but they never can. I'm like David Blaine. 7 days straight, I was up. I should've went to sleep. Wolves in the jungle. I was plotting on a different sheep. I get us deep. Murder town, none of us living sweet.
This nigga did a bed just to get some sleep.
Wild shit, I took over the zone, nigga. That's my shit, that's our shit.
I was supposed to only play this for 90 seconds, but I'm loving it, man.
I'm leaving out the goat on some far shit. I'm plotting too. Any situation, think they stop.
We got a 7 from Toby.
12, so when they come around, not a clue.
So
the money pop up by the boom.
Niggas try to team up, but we locked. It's not a lot of room.
All right, let's turn it down. We'll start talking about it a little bit. Yeah, we got a 7 from Toby. JCZ saying that he's tough. I like that hook, though. That's catchy. That's catchy. Yeah, I like it. So I gave the first one a 7.5. I probably like this one a little better. This one, 8.5.
We're going to also be doing some music reviews.
Did not mean to hit that one. I meant to hit the bomb. That's an 8.5, y'all. That's the song of the night so far. That's great shit right there. The delivery is good. The energy in the track is good. Definitely got some bars. And I think if I could give you any critique, because that's a big part of the show, I'm just trying to give you my honest opinion on everything. I would turn that beat up about 2 decibels. Yeah, I'd turn the beat up about 2 decibels, bury that vocal a little bit deeper into the beat, have the beat bang a little bit harder. And then once again, just like the first song we heard, I think I would take your vocal and I would nudge it all the vocals back maybe 1/10 of a second. That first song was a little bit more offbeat, but this one just slightly, I would move it all back about 1/10 of a second. And that's an 8.5. Great track. Had me nodding my head the entire time. I really enjoyed that one. Please keep sending in music because that's probably going to be the song of the night. Someone's got to beat that. Someone's got to beat that. Let's keep it moving. Someone just said, finna send you another song. This is the email I just got. Just send it. You don't have to warn me or make yourself be known. Just send the music in. You should have just sent it. All right, we got Jay Ceasy up next. He's been in the chat. Really appreciate you, Jay. You know we're going in order. We do not play favorites, but it is your time to shine. We got a Jay Ceasy track called Voices. Let's check it out. Share the live, guys. Help me out. Been working hard on this show. 123 episodes. We're trying to put some of these local artists on the map. We're trying to have this show go viral so we can all rise to the top. Let's go.
I'm hearing voices in my head telling me I'm that nigga, telling me go and get it. I'ma get it now. Wishing all my niggas was here. I swear to God that I miss them. Hear their voices in my head, it's speaking clearly now. Don't stop, gotta go. You gonna make it to the top and look down below. Got that fuego, hot stop, drop and roll. All these voices in my head, had to put it in a song. Yeah, I'm hearing voices in my head, I feel like Randy Orton. Gotta be your brighter side to all this pain and torture. They seem lost, so let me raise the caution. Do all that hating that you want is not gonna bring you fortune. But let me paint a portrait. I'ma take it back. When we was rapping on the porch, that I would make it happen. Was writing raps, not taking notes, ain't had no favorite classes. Graduated with my bachelor's, I'm a rapper, fuck a master's. Hit the booth, get mixing master. Hearing voices in my head, telling me there's bigger chapters. Plug on the other line, trying to send a bigger package. Hit the stool, hit the books, hit the booth, hit a jug. Which route should I take? Either way, I'm looking out for the cake. These voices light up in my head. I wrote it loud.
I like the song, man. Good performance. Well written. That's 3 songs in a row where the vocalist is slightly ahead of the beat, though. It's a very common problem on the shore. I'm trying to spread awareness here. Yeah, you see, you're ahead of the beat. You're ahead of the beat. This is a 2/10 of a second, maybe even a 3/10.
What I'm doing, not enough. I'm just out here getting to the bucks, and I learned I had to get it from the muscles. What I'm doing, not enough. Yeah, I had to get it from the mud, but at times I'm still feeling like I'm stuck.
All right, let's turn it down and start talking about it. It popped up in my memories. I ain't heard it in a couple years. Oh, you sent in a throwback. I like that, man. Yeah, Jay Ceasy, very fearless artist. You know, he's real confident with himself, and I like his music. I like his style, and the mix not very good. You know, want to be honest about it. Mix not very good. Let's talk about your recording process on that. Was that like a cell phone? What was the microphone that you recorded on that? Because I'm not quite sure how you got a main vocal to sound that degraded and kind of just plasticky, hollow. But your performance is good, well written. I like what you're doing on this track. Yeah, this with a good mix could be up to like an 8.5 with like a perfect mix. But as is, I gotta give you a 5, Jay. You're my boy. But you know, this show's all about honesty, and I'm a mix guy. You know, Maybe some other people in the chat will give you some different scores, but I got to give you a 5 just because of the mix. But I love your performance. Love the hook. Good verses. Good delivery. Slightly ahead of the beat. And I'd probably turn the beat up a little bit higher too. And maybe even boost the low frequency, like the bass of that particular beat. Try to smooth some things out. But thanks for sending in, and always, and you might have sent the wrong one. You can send another. We might be able to get to it. But, you know, we got to get to everyone else first. All right, let's keep it going. All right, we got someone sent in 2 songs here. What is this? Someone sent me in something. They say also the audio is very bad. So you want to get a review on something where the audio is really bad? We can do it. We got Fat. Okay, he sent in 3 tracks, it looks like. Oh, no. This is the one from today. I'll just play the most recent one. I think this is the most recent one. This email is confusing me for some reason. Yeah, 52 minutes ago, he sent in this one. It's called Incognito. I'm not sure the artist's name. Let's check it out.
Penny, can you make a rap?
Oh, is this Pennywise? We met him last week. I think this is Pennywise Drench, 15-year-old artist from Philadelphia.
Dummy ass little boy thought we was hopping out, but Brody, I went on 5 stars. I'm trying to make it myself this question: is a body worth it if it gets you jail? I don't look at niggas, I just do it. Big time prevail. I'm on that timing, push his ass down and know he feel high and ready. Bullets touch his chest and hit his face and know he wasn't ready. I'm blitzing niggas in and out like this shit was a steakhouse. I'm quiet as a fucking mouse, you will not hear me. No sound, incognito with that switch, nigga.
Sorry, I always got to point out a line when it doesn't quite make sense. It was In and Out like a steakhouse. In and Out is like a burger joint.
I could show you how to bib. Let's listen. We could get you outside with that boom and tag him in. Watch that nigga fall and trip. He couldn't get up from that bitch. Heard that nigga lying. Hit him in his face and let it rip. Go.
All right, short and sweet right there. That's less than a minute. From Pennywise Drench. Really appreciate y'all supporting the show. Nice meeting you, Pennywise, last week. This one might be a little bit better than your last submission. You got kind of like a distorted vibe to your voice, but you're probably doing that on purpose. You're probably going for a particular sound. I respect that. It was so short, I kind of got to hear some more of it, honestly, to make an accurate review.
We was hopping out, but Brody, I went on 5 stars. I'm trying to make it myself this question: is a body worth it if it gets you jail? I don't look at niggas, I just do it. Big time prevail. I'm on that timing, push his ass down and know he feel high and ready. Bullets touch his chest and hit his face and know he wasn't ready.
Yeah, those vocals are pretty flat, pretty distorted, pretty hollow. And that background vocal is not really helping like it should. It's hard for me to put my finger on it. I got to give this one a 5 as well. You know, that quality's holding you back big time. That quality's holding you back. It's a little bit better quality than the last song we heard, but that song was kind of more conventional, more well-written, a little bit more, made more sense from a music theory standpoint. So I'm giving you a 5, but I really see the potential. I'm just trying to be honest. Maybe book some time with me sometime, and I can kind of show you how the recording process is supposed to go. If anyone doesn't know already, this studio is brought to you by my other studio. It's only $40 per hour. And guys, exciting announcement. I'm in the middle of building my brand new studio. A brand new studio is on the way. All right? Give me about 3 months. It's being built right now from the foundation up. Brand new studio coming. Brand new studio coming. It's not going to look like this anymore. It's been looking like this for 12, 13, 14 years, all right? Everyone's been through this studio on the shore. It's about to be looking different in about 3 months. I'm very excited about it. Oh, yeah, and I'm also on the radio, Power 101.7, every weekday from 3 till 6 p.m. But, yeah, Pennywise Drench, don't be afraid to book some time. I know you're in Philly. Maybe you can make the trip, or you can send your stems. because that's always an option for me too. I've actually been working with some bigger artists from other areas, sending their stems. It's been going really, really well. They've been impressed with the quality, world-class quality. I've been doing it for over 10 years. $50 per song. All right, back to the reviews. Yeah, I got to give you a 5 on that one, but I like the potential. Keep sending in your music. Let's get back to the email. All right, we got something from YMB Pack. Red Dot by YMB Pack. This one's on SoundCloud if y'all want to go find it. If you like it enough, go support the man. I probably should eventually get him on the show. He's been supporting and working hard. Guys, do me a favor, subscribe.
I see me at the boardwalk, ain't know it was beef, I ain't know it was them, but they know it was me. All these rap niggas, girl, bruh, fucking no fake rap beef. When I see a op, we about to carry him. This not a diss to be talking my shit when I rap, no cat, ain't no need to carry it. Got by a lot of them bitches that I try to fuck with.
This is a little smoother on the vocal than some of your previous submissions.
And the sound, cause I'm diamonds, but get good clarity. Niggas be tweaking, they talking about how they got drip. Niggas house still sauce like Karen. We switch the block on the op, put a fuck nigga top a Glock dirty like we tried to bury it. Roll up a dirty, don't fuck with no woodies that much. If I do, I'ma roll up a berry. I try to run out, we let off some shots and he ran out the one way, ain't no way we sparing them. Niggas was goofies way back in the middle school, now they tell Tony, you niggas a parody. Claim I can't rap, but they know the straight cap on that gang. I been running these tracks like Harriet. He had them racks in the couch, bitch, we pulling up in the
This is a great flow. Great flow.
The stick and then wipe out a fuck nigga cook, we gon' wipe out the prince out the air. No. Say he gon' earn me out, bitch, you just shot in the air, pussy boy, that's just called clearing it. I need some diamonds inside of my car to your friends, I see clear through these lens like clarity. You ain't gazing your bitch, you not stuck.
I wish the bass was a little bit higher on this beat, or like the kick drum or something like that. The 808.
40XD 2-tone, that's my bitch. I had to clean up a mess, so I bought me a mop stick. Good gas on that, better come shop. Blue tip hit his back if he try to come shop. Live. You wanna know what I op, you get stopped too. You wanna call when he slap me, get popped. If his mama outside, she can catch 1, 2 more gas in the shell, pull out the part 2. Hey, I pistol a 50 round draw, hey, R22 and this bitch get nasty. Red dot on my bitch, 45 in the clip on me. We not worried about niggas in traffic. Got switches on all of my hands, connecting the circuit.
I almost want to say that you should do like a flow switch, like switch your flow a little bit, but I kind of like it either way. I guess that was a slight switch up right there. That was cool. That was a lot of good energy in that one. Really good delivery on that. Really good flow. There were some slight flow switches. I almost wanted to give you the critique of, you know, you should have changed your flow more times. But I'm actually not going to do that because I liked it. I liked how you did it. All right. For me, I would have turned the beat up a little bit higher. Yeah, that's a critique I would give you. I'd probably turn that beat up a little bit higher. And considering everything, man, I almost like that as an 8.5, like the song of the night so far. Do I give it an 8 or an 8.5 or somewhere in between? That's where I'm struggling right now. Somebody drop a rating in the chat. Everyone's being shy tonight. Someone drop a rating. Help me out a little bit. PMO Bay said, I fuck with it. He could have kept the same flow, just changed the speed of him rapping. Would have turned that up. A solid 8 from PMO Bass. I agree. PMO Bass, it's a solid 8 for me as well. And I liked it, though. That was really good energy. That guy can rap his ass off. We got to get him on the show sometime. And that was sent in by the great producer. Wait. Yeah, Pour Me Up sent that in. Pour Me Up, one of the best producers on the shore. He's always helping out his bud. Oh, my. Look what's in the email now. We got something from the great Chels. And it's got a little message here. The title says, just recorded. I thought it said earlier that it was on a phone or something like that. Didn't I see that? Did I see that on my phone? Well, either way, it says she just recorded this one. This is from Chels, friend of the show. Let's download it. It's called Stamina. Interesting name. She sent the wave. It's pretty cool. All right, this is called Stamina from Chelsea. Let's check it out and rate it on a scale from 0 to 10. Somebody tag Chelsea. Get her back in here. She was in here earlier.
You do me good, but you feel so bad. You make me smile, but I'm still so sad. You do me dirty, but you sweat too clean.
She got a great voice too, man. It's like Evanescence. Look at that band, Evanescence.
You do me good, but you feel so bad. You make me smile, but I'm still so sad. You got stamina, but you can't run from karma, baby. You is man enough to try your luck with me. You should've known, so scandalous. To try your luck with me, you should've known you wouldn't win. You can find me somewhere with the sharks. I'm all connected, invested in arts. He gon' invest in me, sponsor my work. He intrigue with me, I am the 30 perks. Lately I feel colossal. He say she, they don't got you. Broke hoes gon' hate, they a pop too. Broke hoes say chains for a drop. They stop that, chains in a ring, how they got you. You do me good, but you feel so.
The vocal's very dry, I'll say that.
Ask, I don't know, yo, pop out 9 out 10, no, I'm solo. You do me good, but you feel so bad. You make me smile, but I'm still so sad.
Please return my love. Baby, I was just tryna fuck one time, not a lifetime. No, I can't give you up. Drop a E-pill in a Henny, mix it up and get dumb high. Low, mama, I don't cuff. Can't let me down low. Mama, lock in and have a good time. Please don't call my bluff. Catch me out in public with your friend. I was tryna hit it one time. Please return.
Who's the feature? Somebody tag Chelsea. Get her back in here. We got some questions about this one.
Doing rounds. Dogging bitches, baby, think I need a pound. Baby, I can't hold you down. I can't hold you down.
You do me good, but
Damn.
you feel so bad.
Dude, with a good mix, this would be a 10. This would be a 10 with a good mix.
You do me dirty, but you sweat too.
That hook is nice. The melody on that hook is world class.
You do me good, but you feel so bad. You make me smile, but I'm still so sad.
You make me smell. No, I think she just said smile. But seriously, that hook, the melody on that hook is world class. That's some good shit right there. That is catchy. That could get some radio play with a good mix. The mix, not good enough. The mix is definitely not there. The vocal's very dry, very flat. And what's it going to take to get Chelsea in the studio, man? It's only $40, Chelsea. $40 per hour. Man, I would love to work with a track like that. We could get that thing sounding world class. Trust me. Trust me. And that's a good song. But the mix is going to hurt the rating. With a perfect mix, no lie, that could be like a 9 or a 10 with a perfect mix. But the way it was, I'm going to have to give you a real solid 7. Real solid 7. That's actually going to be stuck in my head. I want to hear that hook one more time. What are you saying in that hook?
You do me good, but you feel so bad. You make me smile, but I'm still so sad.
I would love to. I would love to mix something like this, man.
Pushing me away, I swear to swagger too mean. You do me good, but you feel so bad.
You do me good, but you feel so bad.
But I'm still so sad. Got stamina, but you can't run from karma.
And she was a little bit ahead of the beat too. But all things that we can fix in the studio, we can fix these things. Guys, we got to put this shore on the map. And you don't have to come to me. You can go to Rocco. Rocco's really good. You can go over to Piece It Together Studios. Or where did you record it? Might not be the best advertising, so maybe you keep it to yourself. But there are other places other than me. I would love to work with a track like this, but you could go to a number of different places and get a better mix than this. Just gotta find the places, put the effort in, find these studios. But nonetheless, it's an impressive 7. Yeah, we got to start leveling up on the shore, guys. It's time. It's our time. And a song like that is not reaching its full potential. But she did say she just recorded it. It's probably a rough demo. But let's get to mixing it. Let's get to mixing it, and let's get to mastering it already. You know what? Jay CZ sent in something else, and let's take a listen. Really been appreciate his support of this show. He sent in another one called Black Castello. And it looks like it says it's you featuring you as well, which is fascinating.
Fuck is everybody so mad at the South for? Learn how to switch your style up and go south.
I agree. PMO Bass. That's a radio track right there that we just heard from Chels. And now we're checking out a new one, or a new submission at least. It's probably an old track from Jay.
The fuck is everybody so upset with the South for? Might as well dye your hair blonde and cut your mustache off. She came with a fee, but I wouldn't know I got it for free. Fuck the powers that be. I came in with some power that's flee. Stay Millie, recognize the errors. You see the government turning niggas into bootleggers. Was looking like a good meal in them Gucci slippers. Heard every belly got filled when they had you for dinner. Your life's a euphemism. She running loose with me, left you with lucid dreams. I'm in Valley Stream, showing Mexicans Delmarva sleeves. Wild cap, I seen better things. All my idols came from Medellin. Still yelling cream. Yeah, that's Wu-Tang in my air.
Yeah, Jay, this sounds a little better.
I can tell you had that pink in your dreadlocks. Fuck is everybody so upset with the South for? Might as well dye your hair blonde and cut your mustache off. You ain't a rapper, use a dick rider and jack off. Your music made the kids do coke lines and look mad soft. But this shit here, you can do your time or go stack soft. With street money, Black Costello's not Black Madoff. Nah, with your scamming ass. Think you have an ass. Bet you get caught and start singing like Jagged Edge. Gangsta called it suffer hustle, but they make
I like Jagged Edge.
we can get it up in the wing and bring it back in tags. From this whiteboard, just grow the weed and work the Patriots staff. Never been a Patriots fan, smoke like a Jamaican man. 2020 had you calling on Wi-Fi. And I was on the road peeping skylines. Please don't take it. Little road when I say I got mob ties. You bugs dick skin like bot flies.
And I'm about my chicken, no Popeyes. I stack it till I carry bees in like Rastas. Couple screws loose, going noodles like pasta. I'm the people champ, I'm giving out rock vibes. Top 5, then that's dead or alive. Ahead of my time, like a cat.
Yeah, Jay, you got some bars, man.
Dropping Nagasaki bombs, promise they won't stop me, mom. Show these little niggas
That Nagasaki bomb. Oh, we got Pat Haas in the chat. What's up, Pat? Hey, Pat, I had another special guest cancel on me last second. You're not going to cancel on me next week, are you, Pat? We got the whole home team coming. Going to be a full studio next week.
In the pictures, I get lost inside the photos. The South ain't been the same since I lost my cousin Loso. I lost my cousin James to police that just aim shoot for victim to a system that's made to protect and save. You never slip it on my pip and all that lack can get you rained on. So I use my head for my umbrella in the brainstorm. New slaves, but I always keep my chain on. It's funny how the niggas hating always be the main ones. Talking like they got it, hope they proud of all that pride.
Hey, Tony the Big Homie, please send in music. Email is scrolling down below.
Time show your true side. 2 times by fuck nigga. 3 times.
I'm going to turn that down and start talking about it. Yeah, Jay, that was better than your first submission. Still a lot of issues with the vocal mix right there. But I was liking it, man. And you got some bars. You can definitely rap. I remember you did really good on one of our ciphers. You're definitely a great rapper from the area. This one, I'm going to give it a 6.5. PMO Bass giving you a 6. I'm going to go 6.5. I did enjoy it. I like the style. PMO Bass says, I'll give it a 6. I like the sound, just not my style. Far from trash, though. I just feel like it's missing something. Also thought it was a diss record at first. Maybe it was. Were you dissing somebody, Jay? Let us know if you were. And let us know who. Because we love drama. And guys, I just want to let you know the home team is coming on the show next week. A week from today, Monday, 9 p.m. Pat Haas says, nah, I got you, KP. Wouldn't miss it for the world. Love that energy, man. Love that energy. Tony the Big Homie. Oh, you did send it. It just popped up. And you have album artwork, too. I love it. This guy takes his craft seriously, sends the album artwork, too. So I might as well show the people. Wolfpack Money. Are you part of the same Wolfpack that Rowdy Ray is a part of? Just curious. And he's got a track called 15 Walk With Me. Wait, it's just called Walk With Me, Lord, featuring Ghetto Boy Mark. Walk With Me, Lord, featuring Ghetto Boy Mark. Very fascinating. I'm intrigued. Let's check it out.
Walk with me. Yeah, y'all know what time it is. That classic stuff. Tony the Big Homie.
I'm worried about this mix.
See, we a little different than y'all. See, even sometimes when we do wrong, we walk by faith. And when you walk by faith,
Hopefully this is just the sample, but this is harsh. This is really, really harsh.
say if you never faced adversity or came face to face with the devil, that means you and the devil walk in the same path. God gives his toughest fights to a stronger soldier. Hey, talk to him, Getty Boy Mark.
Trials and tribulation, know it's all a part of life. The way I live is wrong.
All right, that's a little better.
When I'm right, my mind lost into darkness. Looking for the light, started looking out for Marcus. I follow when the hype, lost some members on the way. All I do is pray, cause living in my city, niggas dying every day. Footprints in the sand, ask the Lord to take my hand.
Love the flow, but that is some harsh shit going on. That background vocal is so harsh. I'm being physically abused in the ear right here.
I had up on my head just to listen to that voice look. Double playing mind games, never change your mind frame. Walk through that valley, it's a angel in that valley look. Iron sharp iron, don't associate with ops. The same ones in your corner really wanna see you drop. Bowing to my knees, Lord, I need you to talk to me. Can't do this by myself, I need you to.
A lot of resonance issues with this mix. That's when too many frequencies are stacked in the same area. Yeah, you got a whole lot of like 4,000 frequencies, and it's like stacked up so high that it's harsh. It almost hurts the ears.
But I still love you, and he still broke bread with him.
No, I'm not saying bass. I'm saying the opposite of bass. This is harsh.
Most people just alive, most people ain't living. Remember reading my first.
Hey, what's up? We got DJ T-Dome in the chat. What's up? We're reviewing some music. Let us know what you think of it.
Had my back, he was with me all along. Remember being at Grady going through cardiac arrest. My heart stopped beating, defibrillator on my chest. The Lord was with me, he could have took my last breath, but he wasn't done yet. A new life after death. Seemed like my heart got colder. Devil on my shoulder. The Lord kept me safe. I'm realizing now I'm older. The Lord gon' walk with me.
And I love the message too, by the way, man.
Revelations, I need the Lord to walk with me. Trying to find a balance. God gave me the talent for them nights in the pen.
Everybody share the show, share the show.
On the blocks with sirens, the youth ain't getting no guidance. With all these black kids dying, the only hope is the Messiah. Walk with me, told him walk with me. I'm just needing the Lord to come and talk with me.
This is another song with a better mix. It could be like a 9 or a 10, man. Like seriously. And yeah, this telephone effect you got on this background vocal, it's just a little bit too harsh.
The day that I was born, man, was the weapon that was formed. Cause I know I'm not alone when life is weathering the storm. See, all I have is faith. His grace keep me through the day. Look, he helped me to discern between what's real and what is fake. The word can be a stronghold. Walk with a blindfold. Ride on the wings of an angel and let my mind go.
We got a solid 7.5 from PMO Bass, who's quickly becoming one of our best reviewers on this show.
Yeah, like Jesus came from humble beginnings, yeah. Came up with the robbers and sinners, yeah. They hated me, man, since the beginning. Bullets through my house right when I thought I was winning. Yeah, they shot up my whip and I shot back.
Hey, King Kai's in the chat. He's saying, who is this?
Forgive the pain I inflicted.
Oh yeah, this was Tony the Big Homie.
I told him walk with me. I'm just needing the Lord to.
Hey, I use a telephone effect on almost every track too, but this one, bro, maybe it's just my opinion, but I'm telling you, it's harsh. All right, it should sound a little smoother than that. You know, I'm not trying to be mean or anything like that. I'm just trying to honestly give you some good feedback and some good critique. I'm a huge fan of the telephone effect, but that was literally hurting my ears. And I like the song though, so I'd probably give you, because it's really only like one issue. It's just the harshness that we got to clean up on that. I'm going to give you a 7 on that because I'm a big mix guy. If that was a perfect mix, I would be like, that's a 9 or a 10 because, you know, I just like the subject matter that you're rapping about. I like the flow. I like the beat. I even like your voice. I like the delivery. But I'm just saying that harshness, when it hurts the ears, that's going to make some people turn it off. Hey, if you ever want to come through, man, we got a great studio over here in Salisbury. Oh, it's only $40 per hour. I've literally never raised my price because I want to be affordable for all the local artists. Come on through and experience the difference. And DJ T-Dome saying 7 is about right. 7 is about right. And I love your style, man. And it says 15 next to this track, which makes me believe that you have an album associated with this, a 15-track album. Is that right? I got to look into you. Tony the Big Homie, I'm about to look you up right now on YouTube. Give you that subscribe. Because I can tell you're a person who takes their music seriously, and that's the kind of stuff I like. Nice. And you got over 1,000 subscribers. You're doing your thing. Not easy to do. Just subscribe to you. Oh, yeah, you got 53K down here. That's very nice. You got 24K over here. I got to hear this 53K. I'm about to give you another track here, all right? This one's on the house. This one's on the house. Is it on? Oh, no, I think I muted it. That's my bad. Let's unmute this track, play it from the top. And we got a music video, too. Everybody go subscribe if you're feeling Tony the Big Homie. We're meeting him today. Or maybe some of you already know who he is.
Yeah. Y'all know what time it is, nigga. It's the GOAT. Okay. Nobody knows they finna die before they close their eyes. They just focus on the grind, get some checks and shot. I seen death around the corner, so I popped a 9. A lot of sneak dits and niggas must have lost their mind. Old head, a good nigga, but he snorting them lines. And that's just the type of bull I can't get behind. But I guess I'm built different. Now I can go the distance, bacon soda.
Yeah, man, I like your style. I like your flow.
No boy turned scammer, scammer then turned rapper. I think I might be a
Scammer turned rapper, huh? I was not getting that impression from the last song we heard.
The marathon continue, got me talking like a big nigga. Yeah, but I can go the distance.
All right, we're just going to get a quick sneak peek of that one, but I like that one. That mix wasn't as harsh as the other one. With that one, I'd probably just turn the beat up a little bit more. That's the main takeaway. And I really like your style, bro. Hopefully you keep tuned into the show, and hopefully we get you on the show at one point because we've got plenty of extra chairs here, and that's what we do, you know. We got a great little podcast here. We do some music reviews. We hang out, discussion topics. We do the news. It's live, uncut, uncensored, unedited. Anything could happen. It's the future of entertainment. Just no one's caught on yet. That's why we only have 8 people watching. But it's okay. I don't get discouraged. I just keep working. Oh, yeah, we got some more. Okay, we got King Kai, one of my favorites. He sent in a track. We're about to get into probably some brand new King Kai. He sent in a song called Sex Becky, which makes me chuckle. Oh, wait, I think I've heard this one, but either way, it's going to be new to a lot of other people. And let's check it out. King Kai, friend of the show, one of my faves. Let's see what this one sounds like.
I did not pay for that. She did not give me this. Why is she making all that?
Real intimate mix on this one.
I did not pay for that. Little bit asked me for sex. Down on her back, why is you telling me that? I do not want to hear that.
Share the live, guys. Get all your friends in here, man. Hey, T-Dome loves the beat.
Bitch, why you telling me that?
This is a fun song.
Just give me a bone. Ain't tryna fuck, I'm tryna bone. Got your legs in the air like the moon. Don't spit it out, it's coming soon. Hey, hey, hey. I did not pay for the set. Little bit ask me for set. Hey, hey, and I stay getting away. When I bust down on her back. Hey, hey, hey. Why is you telling me that? I do not wanna hear that.
Wish we could get that sub bass up a little bit higher on this type of beat. Really smooth out that low end. Maybe a little bit more reverb. Or maybe just a little bit more decay on the reverb that you already had. Maybe like a long, 5 or 7 second decay. Hey, T-Dome, you liking this, T-Dome? T-Dome likes this song. Yeah, we just listened to that whole song just because we enjoyed it. That's a hit right there. Wish we could smooth out a couple things, but you'll get there. We'll get there. That's a fun track. I'm gonna give you a big 8. That's a big 8. I like it. King Kai, one of my faves. That was fun. That one was called Sex, Becky. He did not pay for the sex. All right. Man, we're having fun. Episode 123. I've done this 123 Mondays. This is season 2, by the way. Season 1 is the first 100 episodes. Then I took a break, went on my honeymoon with my wife. Now we're back for another 100 episodes. We call it season 2. Who else is doing it like this, guys? So I'd really appreciate all the support. And if you could share this show with your friends, share this show with any independent artists, or just anyone in general. Because the whole beginning of the show is just news, some politics, some reaction videos, discussion topics. This really is a show that anyone could enjoy. And we're trying to build it up. From the ground. And if this show does well, the whole area does well. I truly believe that. So let's all start really trying to support this show. I know that seems kind of selfish, but let's do it, man. We got to get this show more viewers. We only got 7 people watching. It's a very, very niche show right now. And we're trying to go mainstream with it, right? We're trying to go mainstream with this shit. I know we can do it. I've only been doing it for a couple years. They say it takes 10 years to become an overnight success, and I subscribe to that theory. All right. Looks like the email's kind of drying up a little bit. Okay, here we go. One just popped up. Let's check out this track from Jersey Beats here called Running Up This Chicken. Let's check this out. This sounds like a winner. This sounds like a winner right here. Oh, what's up? We got somebody else in the chat saying, oh, cool. Tony the Big Homie just sent in a few rappers. I don't know how to say this name here. I don't want to ruin anyone's name, but Yom Mission. Welcome to the show. This is Studio 2 with DJ KP. We do this every Monday night at 9 p.m. We're reviewing songs and we're rating them from a scale, or on a scale, I should say, from 0 to 10. 10 being the best, 0 being the worst. And now we're about to review another song from an artist named Jersey Beats, and it's called Running Up This Chicken. Let's check it out.
Running up this chicken like a chicken plant. Running up this chicken ball like Kevin Durant. Running up this chicken, do my Mayan dance. Running up this chicken, be like Big Pun Pants. If you didn't know, bitch, my pockets on swole. My Migo asked me for a loan because I got polio. I got bitches and got chicken like Chick-fil-A. Caught her in a good mood, I'm tryna fuck today.
Oh, yeah.
I got drip from from overseas, so you know that I'm fly. And you know I got chicken, nigga, like Popeyes. Ever since a little nigga, bitch, I been that guy. Niggas know they don't want no beef, like Five Guys. You want smoke, we'll crack your taco right now. Ain't no time for playing games, I'm in the hood right now. When a nigga got smoke, they thought we playing around. Better act like you know, cause we spraying them down. Put some chicken on his head, he going for 50,000. Post a nigga on the net, I act
I
like
like it.
50 now. Iron blue face chicken feeling crispy now. Like Danny Garcia, I'm moving swifty now. Cause I'm running up this chicken like a chicken plant. Running up this chicken ball like Kevin Durant. Running up this chicken, do my Mayan dance. Running up this chicken, be like Big Pun Pants. If you didn't know, bitch, my pockets on swole. My amigo asked me for a loan because
You know they're going to be banging this one in the chicken plant.
bitches ain't got chicken like Chick-fil-A. Caught her in a good mood, I'm trying to fuck today.
That had me nodding my head the whole time. I like it. And you know there's a bunch of chicken plants around here. That could blow up. That could blow up right there. I like that. That's fun. That's a fun track. They're going to be playing that one loud in the chicken plants. You know you got to get a chicken plant music video for that one and really do it big. Do it right. Yeah, I'm going to give you a... That's an 8. That's a solid 8 for me. I love that. I actually really enjoyed that. Okay, just got another email. Let the good times roll. Hey, everybody, if you don't mind, hit the subscribe button for me, all right? Hit the subscribe button and like the video. Easiest way to help out this video with the algorithm and everything. Drop a comment, hit the like, hit the share, subscribe. All you got to do is click a few buttons for me, and that would really help me out, get some more viewers up in here. Oh, yeah, we got some new emails coming through. I love it. Let's check it out. A lot of Moolah just sent in something called The Review Show. He titled it The Review Show. Let's check it out.
I told you when it get ugly, bitch, we out here. Bing, bow, bow, bow. Who that holding me? I said black, I said black, I said black. This that bow. It's gonna be fuck you niggas now, fuck you niggas then. Like
good energy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, I don't even know these niggas, so why these pussy niggas trolling me? He thought they were fake smoke. I say Muller Trollo. I tell shooters go. They gon' get your face blown. Free like this is your hoe. Her kilo on a dog. Get off my dick, pussy nigga. Stop that trolling me. Shoulda held your daddy, you flunk your bitch while you holding me. Niggas hate me bad, cause I'm really who I say I be. Bitch niggas crying sad. I see really they got ovaries. He say that he 2 times. I say Timmy Benson. He say that he big time. Bet I 50 cent him. Broke ass nigga wang, cause I can't babysit him. Diallo, you a bad bag. Get your little sister. He say minimum. Which that button me? I got blood in my eyes. Pussy nigga, I can't see him. I daddy pussy nigga try.
What do y'all think of this one?
Cause I come in. But I overheard that they don't like me. Tell them push out like a meter. Rainbow members on my dick. I know I bag it when I see them. I said fuck them in a minute. We crash out with all the members. I said beating bow bow. I said nigga, what's the business? They no more like the teacher. He been crashing out with niggas. I thought get they with my nigga. Just another rainbow member. They say they don't fuck with move. I say they can't fuck with me. Nigga, I been doped up. Waiting on them to show me something. Nigga, I been thugging on that block when nigga stressed up. I say this a great y'all. This a real niggas walked out. I say come with me. Mary nigga run quick scene. What do we have in now? That you gon' ride or die? Nah, la 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 la.
That part's pretty cool.
But don't push me. Revenge is like the sweetest joy next to getting pushed.
I like the ending. I like the little harmonized, or I guess that's to say melodizing you were doing at the ending there. That had some potential. Couldn't put my finger on any critiques for that one, but I know there's some smoothing out to be done. But the energy's great, delivery's great, fun song. This guy, he was enjoying himself in the studio. He opened it up for YoungBoy on tour. Yeah, everyone's saying he sounded like YoungBoy. And he ought to go into the YoungBoy tour. He's finally on tour. He's going to break some records with that tour. You know he's coming to the Civic Center in Salisbury? That's a joke. He was probably not coming. But he's going everywhere else probably. That's going to be a gigantic tour. He's going to make a shit ton of money. He's still on top. It's NBA YoungBoy summer. King Kai, Thanks for tuning in, bro. Okay, I guess I got to rate that one. We got a 7 from one of the great reviewers on this show. That's PMO Base. Gave it a 7. I'm going to go 7.5. 7.5. I enjoyed it a little bit more than a 7. It was all the energy for me. I like it when the artist seems like they're having fun, and that guy was having a blast on that track. So that bumped it up to a 7.5 for me. A little harsh in some places, but, you know, it's tough. Trying to think if I'm missing anything with that track. Don't want to keep giving out 7.5s all night, but that seems like a 7.5 to me, just being honest. I liked it, though. Okay, what we got here? Rain Gang Promotions. No Reason. And we got a music video. Oh, wow. They got a lot of subscribers, too. Hennessy Ising Smith. Has anyone ever heard of this person? We're about to meet someone new here. And I tell you what, if it gets above a 7, I'm going to subscribe. We got a little challenge here. If it gets above a 7, I will subscribe. Not that you need it. 27, almost 28,000 subscribers. That's pretty damn good. All right. Enough talking, though. Let's check it out and see if this is a hit. Could it be the song of the night? Thanks for tuning in, guys. We do this every Monday night. Rain or shine. Guest or no guest. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Everybody share. We're meeting somebody new right now. I'm not familiar with this artist. Let's see how they do.
There's no reason that I'm balling all on these niggas, and I'm flossing all on these bitches.
Damn.
My hustle head's terrific. I'm just calling it as I see it. There's no reason.
Not bad. That sounded good.
No reason, no reason.
Smooth vocal right there. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That I'm clutching hard on this pistol, and I'm thugging harder than niggas, and I ain't never leaving no witness. If I ride, I'm taking one with me. There's no reason.
Great delay. The panning delay in my headphones. Very nice.
My brother facing all day in a jail cell. His niggas ain't real, they ain't send him no mail. Took his league like a man and he ain't tell. I'll get my last to bring him home if all else fails. Pussy nigga back with them loose lips. I'm faking with a strap, you ain't shooting shit. My niggas out here in the field starving for a meal.
Song of the night? I don't know.
Bands that'll get you killed. Y'all know my story been crazy. This shit really hell. All my loved ones dead or they in jail. Mine gone popping pills just to feel well.
Pretty damn good mix. You know I love a good mix.
Find myself busting down 2 different scales. One white, one green, shit whatever sells. Being broke ain't an option when you close as hell.
Welcome to the show, everybody. We're reviewing some local artists.
Stress level so high, I can kill Bill. Reminiscing by Sienna don't seem real. All the pain in my heart couldn't be for real. I don't know who to trust, gotta keep it still. Same nigga say he love you, probably want you killed. He'll finesse you out your spot, all about them ills.
That beat is crazy, too. I'm just not realizing how good the beat is. The beat is totally taking me to a new dimension here. Wow. Love it. There's no reason I don't subscribe to them right now either. You earned that subscribe. You earned that one.
Been hell ever since a youngin'. I don't know what to do. I'm losing it. I can't believe it. They took my niggas. They took Mac. They took Blake. Then DJ.
Everybody go subscribe.
My heart's so heavy right now.
Everybody go subscribe.
I'm going crazy. I don't know.
I don't really want to talk about it. I don't really want to talk about it. Kill my niggas, kill my hitters. And I'm still pissed off about it.
Yeah, we're gonna let this whole thing grow. I ain't turning this one off till it's done.
No mask, no problem. Fuck it, I'll do that shit without it. Them my niggas, them my hitters for a reason. And I'm sad about it. Yeah, I'm so damn sad about it.
Can we get her in the chat? Can we get her in the chat? I got some questions. How long is this song? It's a 4-minute and 20-second song. Oh, she's from Indy, huh? Tony the big homie, he's got connects. I like Tony. Tell her to call in. Tell her to call in. The number is scrolling.
Call me now.
I think it's fading out now. Turn down it. And we'll start talking about it a little bit. That's probably going to be song of the night, guys. That is a good mix. That is a well-written song. She's in key. She's on beat. The vocals are smooth. The effects are on point. The beat is not some cookie-cutter beat. The beat was phenomenal. The beat totally enveloped my entire, just all my senses. I don't know how to describe it, but that was an experience. That was incredible. I think it's going to be a 9. We got a special sound for 9s, and they do not come up often on this show, and that's probably going to end up being the song of the night. Okay, you're tagging Hennessy. I love it. I love it. Yeah, maybe we can get her to call in and ask her like where she got that recorded, ask her about her process, because we're all kind of trying to get to that level. You know what I mean? That's the kind of level we're trying to get to. She has a lot of subscribers, and you can see why. Everything's professional. Everything sounds good. That's what it's all about. She gets a lot of comments, engagement. Good stuff. That's a 9. I wonder if anyone can beat that. Not a whole lot of show left, but we're still going strong. And the phone lines are open. The phone lines are open. Somebody call in. This is live. Don't be shy. You can prank me, troll me a little bit. The options are endless. All right, some more new names are coming to my email. I love it. I guess some new people have found the show through probably my guy, Tony the Big Homie. All right, let's give this person a proper introduction here. We're meeting someone else new for the first time. We got Dread Gang, New Improved Hip Hop LLC. If you get above a 7, you're going to earn a subscription from me. And this song's called Hear My Pain from Dread Gang. Let's check it out. 2.5. That's a great rating. Great song. Real professional. Add a subscribe. Now you have 316 subscribers. Solid. And I'm giving you a thumbs up too. Everybody, hit the thumbs up on the YouTube video, the Facebook video right now. It really helps the algorithm. It kind of juices it up, you know, and it kind of puts it in some new people's faces. So I'd really appreciate it if you could click a few buttons for me. And of course, subscribe. You got to subscribe to the show. And we're going to keep checking this email because we're meeting some great artists tonight. This has been fascinating. Another music video. A lot of great music videos getting sent in. Wait, what is this? It says Kevin Gates is on the song. Is this, okay. Maybe he's got Kevin Gates on the song. It's taking a while for it to load for some reason. Let's refresh. Oh, yeah, there we go. That did the trick. All right, we got Dev Demetrius featuring Kevin Gates. All right. All right, some more people from Indy. Tony the Big Homie, are you from Indy? You have ties in Indianapolis?
Back to the fridge and the freezer, facing the gas stove. Glance at the counter, just making sure that the gate close. Fresh box of soda.
Man, his voice just cuts right through the mix. It's so nice.
Ain't what you want. Fish scale with extra chunks. Water wrist game designing. Won't fold no origami. I never spoke, came home a legend, grinding. Now I'm shining. Snakes envy all around me. Had to switch up my climate. Keep it 1,000, then if not, most likely dying about it. Dropping nice in the Pyrex and watch it come back solid. Serving raw, provide product while in my environment. Niggas like recompressed dope, and they ain't rockin' solid.
Run that back a little bit.
Serving raw, provide product while in my environment. Niggas like recompressed dope, and they ain't rockin' solid. Backstab you for a whole win. Counterfeit
These niggas
designer.
ain't solid. No, it ain't all about who a poppin'. If you a killer, then control.
This guy's spending big money for that Kevin Gates feature. I respect that. maybe he's got the tie-in. Who knows?
It ain't all about who a poppin'. If you a killer, then control it. Ain't nobody supposed to know it.
On some 110 shit. I take your
All right, so this is the first mix we've heard tonight from this crew. That's kind of harsh. This is kind of harsh.
He ain't gotta pay and that type of shit. Fuck up friendships. Speaking
Yeah.
of friendships, fuck.
A lot of resonance issues with this person's verse. He's rapping well. I'm just saying from an engineer, mixing, mastering standpoint.
We been on missions. We were side by side bus. They say love is blind. I ain't see the
Yeah, that's kind of harsh.
He ran a whole play down to his old lady. How can I trust him? My back to the wall, 2 pistols with extended clips when I'm hustling. They question me about murder, stick to the code. I don't know nothing. Keep my distance from these niggas.
These niggas ain't solid.
These niggas ain't.
It ain't all about who a poppin'. If you a killer, then control it.
Nice laid-back hook, though. What do y'all think of that one? Of course, Kevin Gates, that verse sounded really, really good. Hey, Tony the Big Homie, it's not that I'm saying the telephone effect is bad. I use the telephone effect, but it's not supposed to hurt your ears. That's the main difference. Once it starts hurting, then you know something's a little bit off, something's a little bit wrong.
But he posted be your dog. I broke bread, we fuck bras, but niggas change up like gas prices. It's only seed, my goddaughter, my loyalty priceless. See, this shit was all good about a week ago. When he ain't had shit, don't no solid nigga speaking past tense, that shit through. I told them niggas, fuck 'em, my spot hot for you. But when you seen them niggas that shot me, ain't even shoot. These niggas tell the public they your dog. Bitch ass niggas, see, we ain't nothing at all. These niggas ain't solid. No, it ain't all about who a poppin'.
I'll tell you what, the mix is solid, though. It is solid. The song is solid. PMO Bass says, sound like a real song for real. Not even because of Kevin Gates, but I fuck with that heavy. Not gonna lie. 8.5 from PMO Bass. That's his highest rating of the night, I do believe. So you're definitely making fans. You're definitely making fans. Go subscribe, PMO Bass. I'm subscribing too, man. I subscribe to all these reviews. Anything above a 7, I'll subscribe to. And I'll probably give that one an 8. I'd probably give that one an 8. Not quite my style. You know, this is all just me speaking personally. I don't think I'm the authority on rating songs or anything. I'm simply giving you my opinion as an engineer who has been full-time for over 10 years. All right. Full-time studio owner for over 10 years, over 700 sessions a year. I've seen a lot. I've seen it all in the studio. So that's my background, just in case anyone was curious and didn't know. Okay, so now we got Pennywise Drench from earlier in the show. He said I kind of played the wrong song or something like that. So I told him, you know, send in the right song and I'll play it. So that must be what this is. We're about to hear a new track from a young 15-year-old artist from Philadelphia. And it's called Fast Break Dis. Yeah, I believe it's called Fast Break Dis. Let's check it out. Pennywise Drench. Everybody share the live. Really appreciate y'all. Let's build this thing up. This could be the biggest show on the internet in a couple years. I know it. We got a special thing here. I love the energy, love the vibes. We're all trying to help each other.
I want bodies in my name. You can't tell me that I don't. We hopping out, we hit his facial, hit that nigga and his shit. I watch a nigga hit the ground. You know,
The beat's a little too low and the vocals are harsh a little bit.
and fuck the whole fast break. I do not care about your team. I'm trying to smoke new ops. Your niggas lame, you underneath. Put the 40 up on beam. We trying to see which one gon' bleed. Talking about you got that free bow for the low, but nigga, you ain't got none. Hopping out that V, nigga, you know them boys was all stunned. Put the 5 to his face, I rearranged his fucking son. Now his ass dead. We pushed his ass into the ground, now his ass sped. I got them 40s with the rounds, and then we hit his leg. He couldn't run no more, or he can't walk the scene. Bullet touched his chest, and now they hit his face, and now he have no face. That shit seem couldn't be my case. Hopping on them V's, we getting started like a fucking race. I love the bib, I'm trying to tell you this that easy shit. Money coming in so fast, nigga.
Yeah, a lot of clicks and pops on the vocal. You gotta smooth that out. And we got Queen A in the chat. She sent something in. All right, Pennywise Drench, young up-and-coming rapper from Philadelphia. You know, same old when it comes to your mixes. A little harsh. And something you could do to kind of smooth that out more is turn that beat up, all right? Turn the beat up. Get the vocal a little bit deeper down into the beat. Get the beat kind of banging a little bit harder. That could cover up some impurities and some imperfections. And I was hearing a lot of clicks and pops. Hey, Pennywise, do you know what kind of like microphone you use or what studio you go to? I'd be curious to know. What kind of microphone you using for something? Okay, that's a band. Okay, yeah. Yeah, BandLab's going to get there someday. Or I guess I should say phone microphones are going to get there someday. But they're not going to cut it yet. But, you know, it's still good training, still good practice. You're getting ready for, like, you know, a more high-quality studio. You're kind of getting your chops up. You're learning how to record. You're getting the process, how to do your ad-libs, how to punch in. So, a lot of potential still. But the BandLab's holding you back. And, but I still see a lot of potential. I got to give you... And that particular song is not my style. Believe it or not, I don't really listen to Shoot 'em in the Face rap. But... let me try to rate that one. I'd probably give it a, because I know a lot of people listen to that style of music, but for me personally, it's like, I'd probably say it's like a 4.5, just being totally honest, from me. Maybe someone else will drop you a rating in the chat, someone who listens to that kind of music a little bit more. PMO Bass said, could be better. I give it a 5, sound like just any other YN rapping nowadays. His words, not mine. Got to tell these motherfuckers be themselves in the stew. Good advice. Good advice. Still seeing a lot of potential. I see a lot of passion with this artist, too. They're definitely hungry for it. They want to get better. They want everything that this rap game can offer. And I'm here to support in any way I can. Through honesty. All right, let's get into this Queen A track. She just sent it in. It just says Queen A. And let's just play it, see what it sounds like. I think this file is not agreeing with my computer or something. Yeah, something about... It says .amr. Is there any other way you could send this in? Because it looks like you send it from your phone, and sometimes those phone send-ins get super distorted. So I don't want people to get the wrong impression of your song. So maybe there's another way you can send that in, and then we'll play it once you resend, because this is sounding... It's sounding like it's coming through like a cell phone speaker or something. Not sure why that happens either. All right, we got another new submission right here. Oh, this PMO Bass? Nice. He's been tuned in with us all night. It's only right we get a review. Okay, what do you say? PMO Bass, this is my nephew, Josh. He just wanted to hear some feedback. He recorded this on BandLab on his phone with wire headphones. Okay, so mix is probably not going to be very impressive, but let's see what kind of critique we can give him. Looks like it's an MP4. All right, it's got a picture associated with it. I'd like to try my hand in BandLab. I wonder how I could make it work. And PMO Bass has some advice for you, Queen A, if you need it. Look at that PMO Bass comment. Hey, you definitely got this BandLab sounding better than most people. All right, no worries. Yeah, we do this every week, Queen A. We'll see you next time. Well, stay tuned. Help us rate a few of these songs. He's making the band lab work pretty well.
But I'm trying to make my life, I'm trying to live again. Yeah. Man, fuck this. I'm gonna run it through. Alright. Yeah. Can I explain on how I feel? Let me keep my life in
Hey, PMO Bass, is this a guy from Salisbury or the surrounding areas?
For real. Yes, I'm living up to my life, I know the deal. Feeling that I'm really lonely. Yet I need it to my side, yet it broke me.
It does kind of sound like Baby Wall Street. Yeah, we got to get this guy in a real studio. If he sounds like this on Band Lab, I'd like to see what he sounds like on a real microphone.
Gotta keep it hella honest, yet I'm different. Yeah, my name is J Boy, yeah, you get it. Get the hint, yeah. Let me explain how I feel, let me keep it real. I just keep it also honest, yet I'm down for.
When are we going to get Baby Wall Street back, man? We need Baby Wall Street in this music scene. Speaking of.
Man, I'm tired of these tears that I really shed. Feeling in my heart, yet it's deep in it. I don't understand why I'm steady.
Oh, he's freestyling, huh? You got to tell these young boys freestyling is a myth in the studio. It doesn't exist. You got to write. You got to write. But he sounds great. Same time.
But I gotta make it true. I ain't gotta lie, this is what I really do. Yeah, I made this music, I never went to school for this fucking song, but I keep it real with
Yeah, I'd like to re-record this song right here. Call this a demo. A lot of potential.
Let me write about my songs, yeah, you know. This ain't no poetry, yeah, you gotta know. Leave me all alone. Oh no.
And it doesn't sound like he's freestyling. It sounds like he wrote it to me. It's a pretty talented freestyler, if that's what he's doing. And he's got a lot of good ideas with the reverb and stuff. Yeah, this guy, he's got potential. Major potential. I'm going to give him a Band Lab 8. That's a Band Lab 8. I really like that song. Soothing. Nice frequencies on that one. Healing music. Really felt good about that one. PMO Bass, you the man. You the MVP of the stream tonight. Always got to be one. All right, another new artist that I've never heard of. I love it. Smoke DZA, Hibachi featuring Flip De Niro. So that's another big feature, huh? This is another one of your friends, Tony the Big Homie. I kind of got to give that one a 9. You know, that's a 9 right there. Just everything considered. Great track. Great track. All right, guys. I think that's going to do it for episode 123. But the good news is we do this every single weekday. Sorry, why did I say weekday? I was stuck in my radio script. That's what I say on the radio. We do this every weekday from 3 p.m. till 6 p.m. What I meant to say is we do this every Monday at 9 p.m. live on YouTube, and we're also streaming on Facebook right now, and we're streaming on Twitch right now. A lot of you probably don't know that, but a lot of the other people who are commenting, I'll give you a for instance, most of them were watching on Facebook right now. So follow me on Facebook, Kevin Palmer, in parentheses, DJ KP on Facebook, and of course, subscribe on YouTube, Studio 2 with DJ KP. Really appreciate all the support. I work hard on this show. I'm trying to make one of the best shows on the internet. I feel very confident that we do have one of the best shows on the internet, and it's only going to grow from here. We're just going to keep focusing, try to help out some young artists, maybe blow one of y'all up, but that's what the comment section looks like. A little bit of Facebook, a little bit of YouTube. If y'all have any critiques for me as a show host, what I can do better with the show, you know I like a good critique. Don't hold back. Drop it in the comments. Let me know what I can do to help y'all. I'll show you my profile on Facebook. I was trying to build something special over here, guys. That's where y'all come in. That's me right there. Kevin Palmer, in parentheses, DJ KP. And yeah, we do this every Monday at 9 p.m. And just wanted to say thanks one more time, guys. And one more time, this studio is brought to you by my other studio. We're in Salisbury, Maryland. Only $40 per hour. It's world-class quality. I've been doing it for over 10 years, completely full-time. This is how I make my money right here. And world-class, like I said. If you're not in the area, we do mixing and mastering services for only $50 per song. I try to keep it really affordable so that any independent artist can get a nice mix. All you got to do is send me your stems. Make sure your stems aren't clipping. Make sure you know how to record properly, which is easy to do. As long as you got some nice stems, you send them in, you'll have a very, very nice results, okay? And I'm also on your favorite radio station, Power 1017, every weekday from 3 p.m. till 6 p.m. So that flyer is actually an old flyer. We got our hours extended because we are the hottest show on the radio. We call it the old school versus new school mix. Make sure you tune in. That's me and my brother DJ Cash. We hold it down. It's a very fun show. And I'm also a very lit nightclub DJ. I get the crowds rocking. Make sure you follow me to figure out where I'm going to be next. I'm still looking for my new residency around like the Ocean City, Baltimore, DC, Philadelphia area. That club that you're seeing right there, I DJ'd it for about 7 years, maybe 8 years. We're talking like Thursday through Sunday. They closed down tragically, and I have not found a new spot yet. I am one of the best DJs on the shore. My track record proves it. I just got to, it's all about who you know in this business. It don't matter how good you are. So if you know anybody who's looking for a great nightclub DJ, make sure you give them my information. And, and I got some music out too. Y'all want to critique my music? Tell me about my own music. I would love to hear it. I got an EDM song out right now. It's called Party Right. Go look it up. DJ KP on Spotify and all platforms. I'm going to let y'all find that on your own time. And I also have a even bigger track with the great Trap Beckham. He's the artist from Birthday Bitch, one of the most requested tracks in the history of clubs. 1 time for the Birthday Bitch, 2 times for the Birthday Bitch. I have a song with him called On Go. It's a twerk anthem, and it's blowing up on Spotify. Make sure you go look it up and support. And Tony the Big Homie found me on Facebook. Hell yeah. I'm going to follow you back. All right, guys. We do this every single Monday. I love y'all, and I'll see you next time. Keep it classy. Till next time.
It could be this crazy.
Studio 2.